Hey guys, in this video, I am going to teach you why it's really important to learn return to home when you're flying your Mini 3 Pro. So 2 weeks ago, I had a rather embarrassing moment. My wife and I were out flying the drone, and I flew the drone out, I don't know, half a kilometer to maybe a kilometer out, and then brought the drone back overhead. And the problem that I had was that when I took it off, the trees, it was like an unassumed road in between two farm fields. And so the trees were super overgrown. I barely got it to take off through the trees. So bringing it back, I could hear the drone overhead, but I couldn't see it. So, and I was down to about 10 minutes of flight time. I was starting to get nervous. So I ended up having to run out into a farm field through the cow patties so I could see the drone and, get it to return it, instead of just pressing the button and doing return to home. That's what this video is all about. I'm going to show you how to bring your drone back to the exact spot you took it off. A couple of different ways you can engage return to home. Let's jump in, we'll take a look. So my wife and I were flying the drone over this Buddhist garden not too long ago, just kind of get an overview of what the thing was all about. And I actually took off my drone from this area here. So you see there's an unassumed farm road, and this row of trees right here, let me fast forward this for you. You can see here how tight the trees are, and when you look up, I mean, you can barely see out, but I was able to find an opening to get the drone out and up and take it over and do what I wanted to do. The problem was when I came back to land the thing, it was so tight that what would happen was I was just, I wasn't using return to home, and I was just flying it back, and I could hear the drone. And the reality was the drone was coming back over here. I was down around this area here with this down tree. So I could hear the drone, but I couldn't see it. And that caused me to start freaking out because I was like, 7-8 minutes left on my flight time. So I had to jump a farm fence with barbed wire, run out into the cow patty field, so I could see the drone, and then it was easy. I could just bring it back. But that's what this video is going to be all about. So let's jump in and we'll take a look. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do before I even take the drone off, because I can't remember what I was doing last time. I think I was flying out here on the trail. And what I need to do is just check a few settings here. So I've got obstacle avoidance under safeties on bypass. That's good. Advanced safety settings. Return to home. Okay, so I did set it back to return to home. That's good. Now we can go back. And you'll notice that I'm in normal mode, so I'm going to switch to N and then switch back to C to put it into Cine mode. Okay. And I'm going to check and make sure that the home point is set. And it definitely is. Okay, that's great. So now we can take our drone off. So right now I'm just looking straight up. Just pointing the camera up so you can see the obstacles that I got to deal with here. It's not too bad, honestly, and the wind isn't too bad. So now we can get our drone up in the air. I don't need to fly too far today. And in my case, if I go very far, I end up hitting water. So no worries there. And so let's take it up. I usually take my drone up about 50 meters. And we'll hit the high resolution record there. Let's close down our map. And we'll just give you guys a look around here. So I fly in this area all the time, so I know the terrain fairly well. So I'm not going to go too far. Really what this exercise is all about is just testing out the return to home function, giving you guys a demonstration. So this is just flying over top of the field where I am right now. And it's heading towards my hometown over there. Turn the camera a little bit for you. Okay, so I don't really need to go any further to demonstrate this. What I'm going to do is, you have a number of choices for return to home. I'm going to use the manual button, and I'm just going to push the button and hold it down until I hear it say return to home. And right away, return to home engages. And so it looks like my return to home altitude is 70 meters. And that trail you're seeing down there is the bicycle trail that I came on to get here. So now it's automatically returning to home. And I can see the drone overhead now. I'm just going to hit cancel. And now I can control the descent manually. So basically, if I had known to use return to home and how precise it was in the first place, I wouldn't have been walking through the cow patties a week and a half ago. And as embarrassing as it is to, have to do a video like this, I think that others can learn from it. So if you guys get some benefit out of this, then, and if it saves you crashing your drone, that's a good thing. So now another option I'm going to show you right now for return to home. Let's take the drone up a little bit. So I've got the drone straight overhead. The start button that you use on the left here, so right now you can see an H on the far left side of the screen. If I tap that, now I can just press and hold, and the drone's going to land. And so now I'll just give you a 360 here so you can see. There we go. There's the trail. So straight ahead there, those two cedar trees, there's not a lot of space there. Okay, so we got our drone in the air, and let me just turn the camera up. So you can see it's a bit of a tight situation. I got trees all around me. If I bring the camera straight down, so it's pointing out pretty much level. The drone's staring at a couple apple trees that are like 10 feet away. And so taking off will be, it's a little bit windy, it'll be a bit of a challenge for the drone, but let's put it up and we'll see what we can do here. Now, first thing I want to do is just check. My settings, obstacle avoidance to bypass, that's good. Let's go right to the bottom, advanced settings. I've got return to home because we're going to use return to home. And actually one more setting. There we go. Return to home altitude, I'm going to put it at 60 meters. That should be more than enough, and we're ready to go. So I don't need to fly too far to demonstrate this, but I'll put the drone up to my usual 50 meters. There we go. And let's bring our screen or our camera and give us that 2/3 effect. And maybe we'll take it out over the river. Okay, so I don't have to travel too far, and let's say I get into a situation where I want to return to home. I've got a couple of options here. I can press on the screen, and it gives me two options. Either I can land the drone or I can return to home. So let's hit return to home. And now the drone is going to do it all for us. It's going to come right back to where it took off as long as you set the home point. And I'm just going to tap to cancel. And let me just turn the camera down here. So it's brought the drone back within 2 feet of where I took off. And if I just turn the So now I can just hit the descent joystick, and it's going to put it down right on the platform where we took off. Okay guys, so there you go, another safe landing using return to home. I know it's kind of embarrassing for me to have to make a video like this, but honestly I think it might help some of you. So just realize that when you hit the button to return to home, whether you're hitting the button on the left side of the screen or the physical button, the drone is going to engage return to home. It's going to come right over to the home point and straight down. So you know what that means, right? You don't take off until the home point is set. And once you do that, you're off to the races. And if you're taking off in a tight area like this, the area in the beginning of this video was a heck of a lot tighter. I'm telling you, you won't have to jump over a fence and run out into the clearing like a lunatic looking for your drone. And another little tip, the Fly More kit bag, this is the handiest thing. Oh my God. I cannot tell you how many times I've taken the drone off from this bag. I just landed it here. It's a lot better doing this. It came down on the bag, just tipped over, but that's better than dropping it in high grass or sticks or whatever and chewing up your blades. So there's 2 or 3 tips for you. I hope that helps you. And yeah, let's get on to the next section. Okay guys, so I think we can wrap this one up. Don't be like me and wait 6-8 months to test out return to home. When you get your brand new drone, it's one of the things that you want to test right away. Return to home is like your emergency backstop. So you've got a couple of ways you can engage it. You can hit the physical button here. You've got, when you hit the H button here, you're going to get two pop-up buttons, one to land, one to return to home. And the beauty of it is, if you're in a high tree situation or you've got a little narrow opening where you're launching your drone and you got to bring it back home, return to home is invaluable, and it's deadly accurate depending on how many satellites that you're connected to. But just remember one thing, and I pointed this out in the video, and that is even when you hit return to home, you'll see on the left side of the screen it says tap to cancel. And so what I did when I was over the Buddhist garden there and I was bringing the drone back, this was after my initial bad experience, all I had to do was listen for the drone to come overhead. Once I got a visual on it, then I could hit the tap to cancel the return to home, and I could manually navigate it down through the trees and bring it back home, and I didn't have to run out into the cow patties, you know, looking like a crazy man looking for my drone. So there you go, guys. I'm trying to keep it real for you. This is one of the experiences that I've had. And I hope that you found some value in this. And, you know, like I say, practice the return to home function. It'll save your life at some point. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, comment, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bells. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.